Day trading myths, realities, risk, and benefits. There's a lot of myths out there when it comes to day trading. The idea that you can't make money as a day trader. I love this one. People love to say,
it's impossible to make money as a day trader.
well, if it was impossible, then why is it that somebody can do it? Problem is that the majority of people who start to day trade will end up losing money because they don't follow the plan. They don't understand the basics. They don't have a strategy. They don't trade futures. I'm telling you right now, the holy grail of trading is futures. That's the biggest myth when it comes to trading, is that you can't do it. There's also this big myth that day trading is gambling. There's a big difference between gambling and day trading. When you go to Vegas, you bet on black, you bet on red. You have like a 45% chance that either red or black hits. I think it's less than that, like 41%. With gambling, you're just rolling the dice. Those odds always stay the same. But with day trading, we're looking to skew the odds. We're looking for setups. We're looking for patterns that are repeating every single day. We use the candlesticks to skew the odds. In general, day trading is not gambling because when we see certain areas on the chart breaking through, or we see certain areas happening like double bottoms and bounces on the chart, support, resistance, levels, understanding how the market moves. When we put all this information together, we can skew the odds in our favor. People will say that it's gambling because they probably ended up gambling. You can easily gamble as a day trader. You can easily just try to buy a stock, close your eyes, hope it goes up. You can do that. If you have no plan, you have no strategy, that's what you're basically doing. You're gambling. So yes, day trading can 100% be gambling if you allow it to be gambling. But if you follow the plan, you have a strategy, well, then you're removing the gambling, and then you just become day trading is a job. Day trading is work. Day trading is not gambling. Also, another big issue for new day traders is the $25,000 requirement for PDT. The nice thing about trading futures is you don't have to have $25,000. You don't have to worry about PDT, my friends. So when people tell you, hey,
don't you need $25,000 to day trade?
Well, you don't need $25,000 to day trade futures, and that's why we're going to be focused on futures here. You don't need to trade during market hours either. The market's open from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern for the actual market open for the stock market, but futures trade basically 23 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and then also trade on Sunday afternoon. So it gives you a lot of time to trade. Even if you work a normal 9 to 5 job, you don't have time to trade during the day, you can trade at night. You can trade the London Open, you can trade the Asian Open. There's a lot of opportunity to trade futures all night long, basically. Also, another favorite myth when it comes to day trading is that you have to day trade all day long to make money. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. I've seen people that only trade the first 30 minutes, the first hour, from 9:30 to 10:30, and then they're done. They walk away. You can easily trade for, an hour a day and just be consistent. Just look for little profits, even big profits in an hour a day. You don't need to trade for 8 hours straight. That's the great thing about day trading is we are our own bosses. We're a business, right? Like Patrick WIeland is a business as a day trader. Day trading realities. So we talked about day trading myths. Let's talk about day trading realities. Number one, day trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Think about that. Day trading is a marathon, not a sprint. If you're here to get rich overnight, you're in the wrong place. If you want to make money as a day trader, you got to understand that you have to go the long way, right? Like you got to go through it. You got to put in the time, you got to put in the effort, and you can't just look for quick returns. You got to protect your profits. You got to protect your capital. That's the goal here, just not losing money. So understanding that not every day is going to be a huge day. Sometimes the market just goes sideways. Sometimes the market doesn't give us good setups. That's totally fine. We're okay with that because we know that this is a marathon, not a race. It's a business, right? I'm opening up a business as myself. I'm Patrick WIeland. I'm a day trader. It's a business. I show up for work every day. Some days I don't make money. Some days I do make money. But the goal is to be consistent, to keep showing up every day for work. Just keep showing up every day, my friends. Trading can also be very lonely. That's the great thing about the market flow trader community. You can go and talk to other traders if you have a bad day, kind of talk about like what went wrong, or you can bounce ideas around and things like that. So trading can be very lonely, in a sense that you don't want to talk about when you lose money. You might not want to tell your wife or your husband like, hey, I lost $10,000 a day. That can be the very lonely aspect of it. But the nice thing is we are going to have the community. We are here for each other. I'm here for you guys, and I want to be there So you guys know that, like, hey, no matter what, we're in it together and we're all going through it. Whatever you're going through, whatever issue, if you have a bad day, you lose money doing something stupid, you have FOMO, you go on tilt, I've been there. I know exactly what it feels like, and I'm here for you. Another reality is, yes, anyone can learn to trade, 100%. Knowing when to buy, when to sell, 100%, I can teach you that right now. Like, I can say, hey, buy, sell, easy. But the problem is, can you control your emotions? Day trading is very emotional. It's hard. It's hard to control those emotions. You have greed, you have FOMO, you have hope. You know, when you're greedy, you don't want to take profit too early. When you have FOMO, you end up jumping in, you end up losing money. When you have hope that your loser is going to turn green. We got to get rid of all those emotions. We're focusing on the plan. We're focusing on the strategy. We're going to talk a lot about all of this in the course. Understanding the overall basics of trading and understanding what you're doing, what your strategy is, why you buy, why you sell, you know, levels, support, resistance. Having all that knowledge, taking all the knowledge that I've learned over the last 7 years, that's going to help you remove a lot of that emotion and not be so emotional. You know, we want to stay kind of like on one level playing field of between, you know, being very happy and being very sad. Another really big reality to day trading is discipline. You got to have discipline. This also kind of goes with emotion, but you got to have discipline. You got to have discipline to wake up in the morning to trade. You got to have discipline to follow the plan. You got to have discipline to do what you got to do every day. Being disciplined to take profit, being disciplined to cut off your losers. That's the biggest problem for new day traders, is having the discipline to cut off their losers. I don't know why I keep doing this, but in general, you got to have discipline, my friends. So put your hands in the air and scream, discipline, 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 baby. I know it's easy to sit here and talk about getting rich and all the magical things with day trading, how we can buy a Lambo or a yacht one day and, you know, money, 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 money. But there's also another thing to think about. As fast as you can make money, you can lose it even faster. I think it's probably easier to lose money faster than it is to make money, actually. Because I could easily just go and lose money like very quickly, but I might not be able to make the same amount of money very quickly. So that's kind of one thing to think about as well, my friends, is that you can lose money just as fast as you made it. So again, discipline, being consistent is very important here. But as much as there's risk, there's also the benefits. You know, big risk, big reward. There's endless upside. If you figure out a strategy that works and you just like really master it, there is no cap. Like there is no like top to how much money you can make. I mean, you could make millions and millions of dollars if you really put in the time and the effort. Reap what you sow. If you put in the work, you're going to get the reward. And that's the thing about the market. Like if you go and do something stupid, you're going to get instant results and you're going to be like, hey, I ended up FOMOing, I ended up losing money. But hey, if I stick to my rules, I stick to my plan and I follow it, well, then I might actually like, hey, look, this is working out beautifully. I'm making money now. And also another really great benefit about day trading is you can do it really anywhere with Wi-Fi, anywhere in the world. You know, if you have a job that allows you to be on the computer at a certain time, you could trade at work. You know, don't tell your boss, but pretty much you can trade anywhere where there is Wi-Fi. Anywhere you have a computer, you can trade. So it really opens up a lot of opportunity for traveling, or no matter where you live. If you might not have a job somewhere where you live, there's not a lot of jobs available, well, you just need Wi-Fi and you can start trading. That's another big advantage of trading, is the flexibility, the freedom. We debunked the myths of day trading, that it's not possible. It is possible. We talked about the realities that day trading is a marathon, not a race. We talked about the idea that you can lose a lot of money. I want to make that very clear, that there are no guarantees when it comes to day trading. You can lose a lot of money. All right, understand that. And also we talked about the benefits. You can make a lot of money anywhere in the world, anywhere with Wi-Fi. So there's the myths, the realities, the risk, and the benefits that come with day trading. Let's keep on going, my friends.